Okay, I gotta find a screen.
Welcome to the Lucky and Ducky podcast. That's your cue.
That's my cue. Okay. So the relationship between friends is very psychological. One is psycho, the other is logical.
As a fact, indeed. All right. Today's episode podcast, we need to come up with what we want to call these. We are doing the debate of
Podcast.
podcast. The debate of vanilla or chocolate. And there will be others, but
It's kind of we're bad at introducing ourselves, so we're just gonna ask each other random questions. So
yeah, pretty much. All right. So first one on the list is vanilla or chocolate. Um, Personally, I'm going with vanilla. There's occasionally uh, things that chocolate is good with, and chocolate's good. But vanilla
I'm
most
gonna
of
say chocolate is good, but you can only do so much with chocolate. Like there's different levels of quality with chocolate, but at the same time, it all tastes like chocolate. Where you have good vanilla and cheap vanilla, if you're having a cupcake at a 5 year old's birthday party, it's going to be cheap cupcakes. That sounds weird. I just have a lot of really young cousins. Um, but like if it's a cupcake at one of their birthdays, I'm probably choosing chocolate because it's going to taste like chocolate. But if it's like a cake we made at home that is going to taste good and it was vanilla, then I know it's quality. So I'm choosing the vanilla. It's like a hierarchy in there.
yeah.
Also
Um,
depends on like cake or ice cream because
yeah,
there's vanilla can go with anything. So like if you say pick one for the rest of your life, I'd be like vanilla because you put chocolate ice cream on pecan pie or something, that ain't
uh,
gonna be good.
no,
That's just a crime or something.
yeah. Don't you be messing
But
with my.
not saying it won't taste good. It's just not right.
Yeah. Um, I would definitely agree with you. I don't want to like add toppings to a chocolate ice cream, same as I would vanilla. You know,
Although mint chip is delicious
it is good. It is
and
good.
probably
That moose tracks, whatever. That's pretty good too.
I like Rocky Road, but
Rocky, but
I also
Rocky
get
Road's vanilla.
no, it's not. It's chocolate with nuts and marshmallows.
Oh, okay. I thought that was moose tracks. It don't matter. Um,
They're both very similar.
yeah,
But Rocky Road, I get to sing a Weird Al song with it.
yeah.
The Rocky Road.
Um,
So stupid. You be so. I don't know. I don't know the words that well.
all right. So I think we both agree vanilla over chocolate. Wouldn't you say that?
it, it does depend on the day, though.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. They're both good. Just all right. Next thing on the list: hot or cold?
Hot or cold?
Yeah, like weather or
Okay, weather.
food.
I'm like, if it's food, I'm gonna pick hot.
Yeah.
Like, you can still eat hot food in the summer. You don't want to eat cold food in the winter, even though my mom, I mean, every time it was cold, it would be yogurt or cereal. Like, not oatmeal that's hot. It would be like cold granola cereal
Yeah.
every time. I mean, you've been over when she's done that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. Um, I mean, there's
102
nothing wrong with
degrees.
a bowl of cereal, but like you said, I'd much rather warm
But
oatmeal.
I kind of want something warm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For food, I would say warm. I'm going with warm. Um, but for
I mean, you
temperature,
can't
for weather, I'm going cold all the time.
cold.
What'd you say?
Cold. I can always put on another jacket. Or is this like cold or cool? I mean, I'm hot natured anyway, so I'm not that big of a. And even for summer, if I'm doing stuff in the summer, I'm not going to the beach. I'm not a beach person. I may have said this on here that no, I didn't say that on here. That was me sneezing. I I'm a mountain person, so like in the summer, if I'm gonna go somewhere on vacation, I'm going to the mountains and a lake, not the beach. And am I gonna swim in the lake? Possibly. Am I gonna play in a boat? More likely. Like, um, summer. I don't know.
No, I
Down
agree with you. I would
summer.
Summer's great and it has its aspects, but I would much rather the cold than the hot, especially for like working or playing real hard. Um,
And much of a water person, which is most of the summer sports, and not sports, but activities. Most of summer activities are something to do with water.
yeah. I mean, I like to swim, but I still that's about all I want to do.
Joked you had web feet for a while.
Yeah, I mean, the debate's still on. Um, so
Which,
hot food, cold weather. That's appropriate. Goes together. Um,
yeah, maybe that's why we like both those.
okay, so we were talking about lakes and beaches. That's actually the next thing on the list. Lakes versus beaches.
Hey,
I'm going
logic.
lake all day long.
That's the psychological kicking in right there.
Yeah, yeah. If anyone's like at any time of the year, would you rather go to the beach or the lake? I'm picking lake every time. I
Yeah,
like the
you can
beach for certain things, but
occasion certain occasions.
yeah, 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 yeah. And the beach can be fun, but it's sticky. And I will say there are some better beaches.
It's everywhere, and it's scratchy and hot.
Yeah, yeah,
But like Anakin,
yeah. It's like sand. It gets everywhere.
I never get the quote right, but everyone understands what I'm saying and referencing. So I just keep doing it.
No, but like I totally agree with you. It gets everywhere. There are some better beaches, especially than the ones that
Yeah,
we
is
I
a
used to live by, you kind of live by. Um,
yeah, that
but
is a point we should. The beaches we went to were
they're
even less likely to go to. I mean, people go to them all year round, all the time, and we were. I don't know. We lived what, an hour away from it, probably.
yeah, about
That was the beach we went to. We just weren't beach people. But even like if we had to pick a beach, we would go to a different one. If you're like anywhere in the world, pick a different beach, or anywhere in the US, like no, we want a different one because it's so hot here that well, during the summer, not during the winter. Right now it's 29 degrees um Fahrenheit. But like in the summer it's so hot that the water is warm.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
just like 6 foot down, the water is still warm and it's not clear. This water looks like, I don't know, not even swamp water. Swamp water looks cleaner. It's just
It's a good
muddy.
day if you can see like 5, 6 inches down in the ocean.
Yes. And there's usually tons of jellyfish. About half the time, there's tons of jellyfish.
Yeah, I mean from like the middle of June to like the end of August, where like you want to still go to the beach,
Yeah. So, like, the
but
beach
you
we
have
had, we also, if there was an option to go somewhere else, we just weren't beach people. So,
yeah, yeah, but still, even like I would love to go see good, beautiful, clear beach water. I've never done that. The one time I tried, it was an utter fail. Um,
also
but
cold. The
yeah,
water's actually
but it
place.
was. I mean, I still stand with. I'm going with lake.
Yeah,
You can do everything and more that you can at the beach at the lake. You might not be able to build a sandcastle, but build a dirt castle. I mean, improvise.
but did you just say mud pies at the same time as me?
Maybe.
I think we just did. You're like a dirt castle, and then both of us said mud pies.
Yeah, mud pie. I've made many a mud pie.
We just did that at the same time without. I don't know most of the questions he's lucky is saying right now because he's like, "Hey, we're gonna do this list of questions. Sound good?" I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah, that's pretty
So
much.
and I'm like, "All right, don't tell me any. I'm gonna wing it."
Yeah. Um. Um. What's the next thing? Cursive or print?
Cursive
Curs-
or print?
yeah. It
Oh, you
when I
asked me
wrote
this.
this down, I was like, it definitely depends on scenario. Like if I'm writing like a formal letter or whatever, like a letter to someone, I'm probably gonna go with cursive. I mean, it obviously depends on the person.
I
Um.
I would pick cursive, yes, but you know my cursive handwriting needs some work.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like so, at the same time, if I'm writing a letter to someone and I want it to be easily legible, I would probably write print just because. But like if you asked me this question 20 years ago, I would go straight cursive for everything. But um, like now, all the schools they're like you have to write in print, or a lot of colleges they're like yeah, just write it in print. But also, my handwriting has gotten so much worse after the college classes that I took. I'm pretty sure you've heard me talk about this, like because you're trying to take different notes so fast
Yeah.
from what the professor is saying that
Could
you're
we just
like, oh,
do?
that's later. It's not good handwriting at all, but it's legible enough that you can read it, and that's about it.
I think we just found
Other
out
people,
why doctors have such bad handwriting. They have to take notes all the time in school.
yeah.
Mystery solved.
I mean, if I take time, my handwriting is decent, but I'm no calligraphist. I don't think that's the right word for that.
I don't know. You know what we're talking
No
about. Um,
artist. Have,
yeah, I would agree. I mean, like I said, like I'd probably pick cursive because
like
there's more that you can do with it. But
it, it looks so much better.
yeah, but
Even
at the same time, it is much slower for me to write in cursive than print because I am
I
out of practice.
always be mixed up in the letters. It's so much harder for me to remember them because, like, you read a stop sign, it says stop in
Yeah,
print. If you read a billboard or maybe an ad on TV or a book, it's not in cursive.
yeah,
But at the same time, that's why we should be writing in cursive so that, like, if it's printed, it was made by a machine, and if it's handwritten, it's cursive. Like, there should be a distinction there. I think that would be cool to see in the world.
yeah. I agree. Um,
That would
it's
be
probably
cool.
never gonna happen though. All right.
Right out of this
Um,
world.
next thing on the list: fishing or hunting. I'm actually
Absolutely.
interested to see your response to this one. I think you would know mine. I think I know yours, but
I'm pretty. I just said hunting, but like
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you already know my answer.
yeah,
But and why? But the main reason is some people they love fishing. Nothing against that. I will fish sometimes, but even in hunting, when I'm sitting in the woods and just waiting for a deer, turkey, whatever animal to come walk by, yes, I'm not moving much like with fishing. But at the same time, I can see around me, I can listen to stuff, I can enjoy being out there. And during deer season, it is great weather to be outside. in the middle of summer when it's good time to fish, unless you're doing ice fishing, which we don't have here because we
No,
a week.
from the south. Um,
Uh, yeah, so definitely that because fishing here, it's going to be in the summer where it's hot, and anywhere you fish, I mean, there might be other places where you can like fish in an aquarium, but everywhere I fished, you're just throwing your hook out there, hook whatever. I never got into it enough to know all the fancy stuff, but like you're throwing your hook lure out there, waiting for something to bite it, reel it in. You're kind of doing that over and over. It's not like hunting where you can see around you. I can't see underwater. I'm not watching the fish. I mean, there's sometimes I can watch the fish, which is fun and interesting.
yeah,
Um, Same thing like catching catfish. That's always fun to
it
do.
is. Living up
But
here with fly fishing, it is cool because you can see the fish.
yeah, but even the same thing is over and over. You're kind of doing the same thing, and you're not listening to the fish or the animals or that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's going to be in the hottest part of the day in a weather that's already hot, and it's like there's only so much you can do, and then there's all the knowledge with it that I didn't want to get into. Where hunting knowledge, it comes easy to me, like how to track an animal, or deer behave this way, or turkeys are smart, they want to do this, or this grunt will get that call back.
yeah,
Those different things get stuck in my brain. We're like, yeah, use this fishing lure for this type of fish and this one for that one. And there's all the technical stuff that I know you don't necessarily need, but people will try to talk about it to me, and I'm like, man, I'm lost.
yeah. I mean,
You were into it more than me.
people people make fishing much more complicated than it needs to be. If you throw a hook on or a worm on a hook and throw it out into like the edge of a pond, you're gonna get a fish. It's not that hard, but people make it to where it's so competitive, and you've got people who don't like the idea of using live bait. In certain places you can't use live bait, and I understand that, but like if I'm at a pond and people are getting mad at me for using a worm, no. But
It's not,
nobody's gonna get mad at me for using a rifle in the woods.
I mean, if you're hunting in a neighborhood, that's a little bit different, but,
Well, yeah, yeah, but that's totally different topic.
and, let me say this though, there are some neighborhoods where you can't hunt with a rifle, but you can hunt with a bow because it's quieter.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying most neighborhoods are like this, especially not if you're in the city, but in rural areas, there will be this one neighborhood on this road. Everybody else has like 10, 15, 50 acres, everybody else. And then there's this one neighborhood, everybody's like, yeah, just don't shoot your guns at not 5 in the morning. It's usually not daylight then, but like, don't shoot your guns. You can shoot a bow to hunt, but we don't want to be real loud early and mess with everybody.
yeah,
There's not a lot of places like that, but there's some.
yeah.
All right.
All right, hunting, we both agree.
Yep.
Um, what does this say? Oh, mountains or plains. Does that make sense? Did I say that right? Mountains or plains. So like prairie or mountains, landscape. See
Is
that?
there more specific or just in general?
Just in general. Like the terrain. Which one would you rather go visit?
If I had to go visit,
Or
plains are like, but at the same time, the plains I'm used to have mountains in them because it's over towards the Sierra Nevada mountains, and in New Mexico, Arizona, that area where you've got buttes that stick up. And so it's similar to mountains. It's just a whole different kind of terrain than usual classic kind of mountains you picture in your head. Um, but like if it's just grassland prairie, then I'm picking mountains.
yeah.
But it go out west and see a
Yeah, I've
lot of
never
people.
been out west. That's something I would like to do. But
It,
from, like you said, prairie, where it's just flat, no trees, nothing, to
I live in a area that's like that, except there's trees everywhere.
yeah. Um, and then I'm going with mountains. No, I'm a little
It's
biased.
great. You can see for miles
Yeah.
in what like, but there for 50 miles, you will change an elevation like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Like it is flat.
Oh yeah, where you live. Yeah,
To
yeah, yeah.
make a hill, to make a
Yeah,
hill down here,
if you drive 20 minutes here, you can go up 1,000 feet.
yeah. But I mean, down here to make a hill, you have to dig a hole.
Yeah,
Like,
yes.
and it will probably be the tallest hill around, depending on how much dirt you pull out.
All right. This one
All right.
made me think of you, and the answer is yes. I already know, but it's soup or salad.
Yes.
Yes. See, I told you.
Yes. I want the super salad.
The super salad. Give me the super
But
salad.
I mean, I say yes, but actually, it depends on what's on the super salad. Like if you're
Yeah.
throwing tuna there and like anchovies or something, like some people throw on their salad.
Yeah. I don't want that.
Like if you're throwing olives, a little bit of bell pepper, cheese, some meat, and all, like you have seen me make a salad that was about 8 inches across, at least 8 inches across, and like 8 inches up, just like a mountain on my plate.
Yeah.
But it
I
was
mean,
also pile of Mexican food that was mostly salad based, but it also had chips and stuff in there. So, like, it was a mountain of food, and it was delicious. I went back for seconds.
but soups,
You went back for seconds. I wasn't the only one. Uh,
soups. I mean,
what?
it kind of goes the same way with soups, where it kind of depends on what's in them. Um, Generally, I'm
It's a
going salad
soup.
just because they're easier to make. Um,
Oh, I
and
thought
they,
you meant like, oh, which one would you order? I'm like, I want a super salad.
well, yeah, if I'm ordering and they come up and they say you want the super salad, I'm saying yes. But,
I think I
but,
did that. I know you have.
yeah, I know, yeah. Um, but, but at home, if I'm gonna like make me one, I'm gonna make me a salad, not a soup.
Yeah.
I warm up canned soup. That count?
You're not making it, so no.
Yeah. They're both good. I mean, like I said, the answer is yes. It's,
Yeah,
they're
if this you're like, do you want the super salad? I want a super salad. Yes, it's not whether it's soup or salad
yeah,
because normally they do super salad, so that's where the joke is. In case you weren't tracking with us,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
for
If there's a way to
explaining
make,
that.
if
Okay.
there's a funny smart option, we will say the funny one.
All right. This one we kind of covered in the last podcast. Um, but it's pen or
Well,
pencil. Oh goodness, we have 10 minutes. We got to step this up. This took way longer than I expected.
yeah,
All right, pen or
right.
pencil.
Pen or pencil?
Yeah,
Pencil.
I'm going pencil.
I'm not gonna explain. We'll just keep going.
All right, pencil. Um, what's next?
Full
What
auto ascent.
slip on versus lace up shoes?
That depends on the scenario.
I agree.
It
Like
depends on the scenario.
if I'm gonna go do chores early in the morning and I don't care and I'm not like getting dressed, I just slip on my boots and I'll go out and do chores. But if I'm like going somewhere, it's gonna be a long day, I'm gonna put on lace up shoes.
Mine isn't that. It's like some of my shoes are more comfortable than others. Like my lace ups are waterproof,
Yeah,
but at the same time, they've got that moccasin toe on them, which I don't want while I'm welding or doing anything like that where it's going to catch dirt and dust.
yeah,
So I'll wear my slip ons for that. Um, and then, like, if I'm going to be standing on concrete all day or walking on asphalt in the city or something, I will wear my tennis shoes and they're lace up. I've never seen slip on tennis shoes. Well, no, I guess I have. I don't know. That's hard to get my brain around. Um, yeah, it depends on the scenario.
yeah,
Both are helpful.
yeah.
It depends on
Yeah, I mean, you really. All right. Here's the question that I've been looking forward to: leather versus canvas.
again, it's going to depend on the scenario. But
Yeah,
if like a shoe, leather.
yeah,
If it's a bag, I would say canvas.
yeah. I mean, like you say, it depends on the scenario. Generally, canvas is going to be lighter, so I would agree with the bag. And shoes, I mean, like Converse, they're nice to have canvas because it's just doesn't really
They
matter.
are,
It's just as durable.
but, but that would be like a secondary pair of shoes. Like if you're picking your first one, it's going
Yeah,
to be leather,
yeah, it's gonna be.
conditioned, proof leather.
Yeah, yep, yep,
Yes, you can to a certain degree, but leather is also less likely to catch on fire. It's less likely to
yeah.
get holes in it or
It's
anything like that.
generally more waterproof.
Yeah, it's already more homogeneous of a material.
Yeah.
There's your word for the day.
Um. Yeah. I mean, if I was gonna have
Like a tool sheath, it depends on the tool. If it's a
yeah,
machete, it's going to be a canvas sheath because I want something that's going to be
one.
comfortable and easy to use. Where if it's like a knife sheath, it'll be leather because it's going to be flexible but durable. Because I'm
Yeah.
not carrying them all the time that I'm in the woods, but often, yes.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. For your jacket, I'm normally going canvas, like wax canvas, just because it's 100 times lighter than leather. You know.
It also is a different look if you're wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah.
Is not appropriate for like just not that it's not appropriate, but it is less universal than canvas for certain things. Like I can wear a Carhartt looking jacket to a lot of things, where a leather jacket, depending on how it's made and all, could be more dressy. Like if I'm just walking into Walmart and going grocery shopping in a leather jacket, people might look at me funny. I mean, I look funny anyway, but or people look at me funny anyway. Sorry, said that wrong.
Yeah. All right.
It, yeah,
So I mean, that one we didn't really answer. It's a both. It's a neither.
it,
It's a depends.
I like both a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
For,
I'm right there with you.
I love canvas as a material.
Yeah. All right. Um. All right. Fixed blade versus folding knife.
For every day, folding. For favorite, fixed.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. I mean, if I'm
It's like
going out in the woods, I'm bringing a fixed blade. Like for a while. If I'm just gonna go walk through the woods, I might just have my pocket knife. But like if I'm gonna go out for even multiple hours, I'm bringing a fixed blade. Um. But
but
for just
it's not
general
all.
everyday use, a folding pocket knife, it it does the job.
Yeah,
I would agree.
especially if you're doing a lot of like moving around.
Yeah. All right. Pistol or rifle? We got 4 minutes.
Oh, tell me a little bit about this. I'm probably gonna talk fast for this. I would say rifle. I'm with Chuck Connors over here on the rifleman side of things. Just probably a lot of people don't get that joke.
Probably not.
I just I like rifles. I like the way they work. there's a lot of different options for what you can shoot and different shapes, different models, all kinds of things. But not just for the variety. I'm just a rifle guy. I like rifles better. But the con to that is you can't stick a rifle in a holster on your belt. So there's also the direction you can kind of go of like mare's leg or underneath the ATF's measurement limit to where it's a rifle style with a forearm brace, but it's actually a pistol caliber or pistol length gun. So you go either direction, but personally, I just like rifles.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm going rifles. Um,
Accuracy is
just
also a bonus.
they're they can do just about everything that a pistol can do. If I'm going concealed carry, I'm going pistol, for obvious reasons. Um, but generally, if I'm just walking around, I have a gun. If I'm gonna go hunt or whatever, I'm bringing a rifle.
Yeah.
All right. That is all the questions that I wrote down. How much time do we have? We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Um,
Full
is there
versus
any?
semi.
Oh yeah, automatic versus semi. Semi, 100%.
Semi. I like accuracy over just tons of
Quantity.
ammo.
Yeah. Full auto is much more expensive. Okay.
Yeah.
What else? What else? Um,
Hammerless. This applies only to revolvers though. Hammerless, or which means enclosed hammer, or like with the hammer on there. Which
I'm
one would
going.
you?
I'm going with the hammer.
I'm gonna go hammerless as the first pick because you could conceal carry it, you could have it in your bag, in your pocket, whatever, and it's not gonna get hung up. No one can stop that gun from firing if you want it to,
Yeah.
because stick your hand in between the hammer. Now, which one looks cooler? Absolutely the hammer. Like if you've got a Colt um, 45 like cavalry used to, absolutely with a hammer. That's awesome. Um, so yeah, um,
All right, it's gonna kick us off
yeah,
here in just a
I think
minute.
that's all. So
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah,
so we settled our debate, chocolate versus vanilla. So we
I
didn't
like
really.
how least of everything actually.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean,
Maybe not.
most of the stuff we agreed on, which was very funny. All right, 1 minute or less than 1 minute. So,
It's
Lucky and Ducky, say goodbye.
bye bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. All right.